Alright, welcome to stage number 2, Rooftop Boogie. Pay very close attention, guys. This is a very simple but very complex stage. Note, the rifle must remain pointed downrange at all times. The rifle must be on safe while getting off the roof and moving to under the roof engagement area. So, who here knows what a 180 looks like? Pretty simple, right? Why are these barrels here? So if somebody F's up and cooks a round off in a direction they're not supposed to, somebody hopefully doesn't get shot. This, of all the stages we're going to do today, this is probably the most safety-conscious one as far as muzzle awareness, so I'm going to call you on it immediately. You might get one warning, you might just get DQ'd outright depending how bad it is, so be very, very careful with your muzzle, right? Start position, rifle loaded on safe, come on this way, held at low ready. So I'm going to actually do this so you guys can see the way it runs. So I would have my rifle in my hands, rifle low ready. Shooter standing at the start position, which is the right rear corner of the roof, not the left. At the start signal, engage rifle target 1 with 1 hit from each shooting position in numerical order. First off, rifle target 1. See the target hanging from the swinger, little off kilter? That is the only target you're shooting at for this stage. Only one you gotta care about. Cool? Alright, here's where it gets fun. Shooting positions 1 through 4 are from prone only. Prone defined, the shooter's frontal body laying fully on the rooftop, no further than elbows forward. So here's what that means. Start signal, rifle's low ready. I'm gonna hop up, position yourself, but your elbows cannot go further forward than this. So nobody's got their toes on here and saying they're on one side of the roof. Position 1 is here. Position 2 is here. Position 3 is here. Position 4 is here. Everybody clear on that? First 4 position. Here's where it gets interesting. Rifle on safe. Coming off the rooftop, being careful with your muzzle. You're going to get under the roof. Pay attention to this. There's one also, if you look on the gray wall on the opposite side, that you can see while you're under the rooftop prop. Everybody look, this is important. I'm going to do these positions so you can see them. Position number 5, underneath here. 6, 7, 8, 9. Go ahead.
That's different than the paper. That's different.
Excuse me. 5, 6, 7, thank you. 8.
No, down.
8 is under.
8 is under, thank you.
8 is under at the far left corner, guys.
So right down here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Everybody clear as mud. Questions, comments, concerns?
How many hits from each one?
1 hit from each.
13 total rounds if you don't miss.
All right. Cool.
Stand by.
I wasn't sure if I put William or White because it's the lefty.
I'm a
I'm safe, move.
Underneath.
Underneath, underneath.
yeah.
Good.
5.
Good. Up 1. Good. Bottom left.
Would that be historic?
Good. Come up 1. Good. Come right. Good. Top right. Right here? Yes. Shot. Hit. 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 That's it. Yes. Stand by. High over. Must remain on rifle while you're using it.
Oh, Johnson.
Yeah, it's in the rules. Set. Set.
Yeah.
Set.
Being ambi, definitely.
Yeah, I saw
Set.
Those three I shot.
Set. Set.
this was I like this game.
Set. If you're finished, unload.
All right, so stage 2. I gotta say, so far we shot 2 stages, and the creativity level this year is really high.
This was my kind of stage.
It was really cool.
Absolutely, I had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, after he explained it,
Yeah.
yeah, I kind of went into this one where people can't really see this, but up here at Cowtown, we're on the western cliff face, basically. And the entire match is in the shade.
Yep.
The entire match is, of course, across these 5 basically shooting platforms. And when I heard that's how they were doing it, I was really concerned that it'd be a pretty bland match.
Yeah.
And I've been really impressed so far with the amount of creativity and like how much interesting stuff they can come up with without really requiring much space.
No, I mean that stage in itself, I mean, it was one rooftop prop, but by just the build, the actual structure itself turned into this unique, interesting shoot and move solution problem. And every one of those positions was done in a way they angled it, so that it wasn't something you could just support or strong shoulder the whole time.
Right.
You had to really, you didn't have to, but you wanted to switch.
I never wanted to switch.
I actually never did switch.
Neither did I.
But I did have to roll over prone, for example.
You did, yes.
Yes. It was kind of lefty friendly, actually.
A little bit, yeah, because when you went in on into the underside, those first couple of shots were definitely easier from the left shoulder.
Yep, yep.
Now, when you got to the right side, those shots were easier from the right shoulder. There was a mixture for everybody.
Yeah, they were. I think it was pretty well done in that regard.
It was a lot of fun.
The great, I don't think it filmed as well as it shot, because
No,
shooting it was
probably.
more fun. It looked, from filming, it just sees a bunch of movement. But if you shot it, it was really cool.
Yeah, and we both did pretty well.
Yep.
You were 99.46, and I was 114.69, I believe. I might have been able to tie you if I hadn't reloaded.
Well, you had 20 and I had 30.
Right, and you needed 13.
Wow.
So I missed 7 times.
Well, there you go.
But,
You know,
or
I
9
give
times, something. I missed some.
enough that you had to reload.
Yes, exactly.
I have a lot of flack to stacked optics, and I'm not going to rescind my statement that you should avoid stacked optics if you can. However, if you're running an ACOG, I will say, on that stage, I never touched the ACOG.
Okay.
I did the whole thing with the dot.
So far, you've done this entire match with the dot.
No, I used the ACOG on the first array down at the
at the
cone on
bottom?
stage 1. But when I got to the kayak, RMR. When I got on the rooftop, everything was RMR. That target was about 100 yards.
Yeah, about that.
And frankly, the weird positions and unorthodox positions, you do not want magnification and a eye relief issue when you're rollover prone or in weird positions. We talked about how the red dot is such a valuable tool in terms of avoiding that eye relief problem. And down there could have been an eye relief problem. You shoot it at 1 or 4.
1. Absolutely 1.
To make the eye relief as forgiving as possible.
And because, for me, that choice was made because I didn't want to be hunting for the target. That's what I was worried about. At 4 power is I'm going to get into each position and then have to do this sort of thing to find the target.
Well,
And 1 power didn't create that problem.
so far, for 2 out of 2 stages, the RMR has been more valuable than the ACOG. I guess we'll find out on the other 3 stages if that continues to be the case.
At least one of these stages has some bonus targets out to like 400.
Well, I'm also shooting 760 by 39.
But I don't think you're going to make those with an RMR. You might make them with the ACOG.
I'll try.
Definitely.
We'll find out. But anyway, so as much as I don't like stacked optics, so far this abortion config thing hasn't been bad. This has not been bad.
I had no eye relief issues with this.
Yeah.
I was never had like to try and move to find the reticle or eye relief, which I didn't even think about while I was shooting the stage, which is exactly how it should be.
If you didn't have to think about it, that means the optic was good.
Yeah, so far, other than the weight, I'm liking this wolf thing.
All those kind of 1 to 4 L-canny kind of things, the wolf, they're all going to be heavy. A lot of stuff in there to make that a heavy optic.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that's light either when you got all this stuff stacked together with a peculiar rail. But I got to say, you know, people are going, "Ooh, this is heresy," but so far,
It is ugly.
it's, you know what? Performance is beauty. Performance is beauty, right? Performance. So that was much better than I would have done with just an iron-sided VZ50.
That's true.
So that's 2 down.
All right, 3 more to go. So far,
Three to
so
go.
good.
Stay tuned, guys.